C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+B because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello there and welcome to A+ English. My name is Reese.
And I'm Elsie.
Great, and let's get on with today's article. It is a continuation of yesterday's article. But before we go ahead and read, I have a warm-up question for you, Elsie.
Okay, what is the question?
My question is, how do you pay when you go to a restaurant with your friends? Or what about with your family?
好，跟朋友出去吃饭的时候怎么付钱，跟家人又是怎么付钱？ Usually my friends and I go Dutch, but if it's someone's birthday, we'll buy dinner for that person. However, when I eat out with my family, my parents always insist to pay, so I let them. What about you, Reese?
Well, yeah, I also like going Dutch with my friends, although sometimes it can kind of cause troubles with calculations and math when we're trying to split the bill
That's true.
Fairly. With my family, if I go for dinner with my parents, of course, I hope that they can pay, but I don't expect that they do.
Okay. So today, like you said, we'll see what Sydney and Georgia are going to do after eating at this Korean restaurant.
All right, let's read.
Using place names to talk about something else. Warm-up question. How do you pay when you go to a restaurant with your friends? What about your family? Sydney and Georgia are finishing lunch.
Are we ready to pay?
Yes, we can go Dutch.
Good idea. We'll each pay for our own meal.
They pay.
What are you doing after this?
I'm meeting with the boss about my report. I worked so hard on it, but still did a bad job.
It seems you met your Waterloo.
Yes, that difficult report really defeated me.
That's too bad.
Do you want to join our meeting? I could use your help.
Not for all the tea in China. It will be terrible.
You're right.
Word power.
Pay. Pay. Pay, paid, paid. My father paid someone to fix our refrigerator. It cost him a lot. My father paid someone to fix our refrigerator. It cost him a lot. Boss. Boss. Mina called her boss and said, I can't go to work today. I'm sick. Mina called her boss and said, I can't go to work today. I'm sick. Difficult. Difficult. Can you help me with my math homework? It's so difficult. Can you help me with my math homework? It's so difficult. Join. Join. Annie became a member of our soccer team and joined our practice after school. Annie became a member of our soccer team and joined our practice after school.
认识字汇
Report. It seems that. Defeat.
Okay, so Elsie, do you remember yesterday's dialogue? It was about two friends going for dinner and using lots of interesting location-based phrases.
Yeah, we've learned 3 important phrases, right? Like all roads lead to Rome, 条条大路通罗马. It's all Greek to me, 我完全不懂. 还有一个是 in a New York minute, 极短暂的时间内.
Well, we've got even more phrases for you to learn today. Let's see how Sydney and Georgia got on after their meal. So, the article begins with Sydney and Georgia are finishing lunch. And then Georgia says, Are we ready to pay? Right, let's stop here already. We have a vocabulary word. The word here is pay, and it's spelled P-A-Y. And pay is a verb, and it means to give money for something that you have received. You should always pay for your food before leaving the restaurant, otherwise that's stealing. So an example sentence using the word pay would be, My father paid someone to fix our refrigerator. It cost him a lot. My father paid someone to fix our refrigerator. It cost him a lot. And we're using the past tense form of pay here, which is paid.
Pay 这个动词呢，就是支付。那三态是 pay, paid, paid。那例句说呢，我爸爸付钱让人修理我们的冰箱，这花了他一大笔钱。So you can pay someone to do something， 付钱请人来做某件事。那如果是你要付账的话，或是为某个东西付出代价 ，you say somebody pays for something。那文章这边说到呢，他们吃完午餐之后 ，Georgia 就说：“我们要付账了吗 ？Are we going to pay？”
Well, let's continue with the article and find out. The article continues with Sydney, and Sydney says, Yes, we can go Dutch.
Okay, wait, Reese. I also mentioned go Dutch in the introduction, right? Would you tell our students what this phrase means?
Yeah, we did both use this phrase.
Right.
Go Dutch is a funny little phrase. Nobody is exactly sure where this phrase comes from, but it is very easy to explain. Now, when a group of people go Dutch, it means that they split the bill according to how much each person owes. Everybody pays for their own things. I always like going Dutch because I think it's the fairest way of doing things.
Me too. 那 Dutch 这个字呢，它是荷兰人、荷兰语或是荷兰的。17、18世纪的时候呢，英国与荷兰人因为商业竞争，然后开战。英国人呢，于是就在英文里面放入这个可以贬低荷兰人的字，所以 Go Dutch 这个片语的意思是各付各的，那就是在暗指荷兰人小气，不愿意请客。Okay, so Sydney 提议结账的时候各付各的。What about Georgia? What does she think?
Well, the article does continue, and Georgia says, Good idea. We'll each pay for our own meal.
那这边我们看到 will 这个助动词，它是其中一个可以表达未来式的用法，后面要加原形动词。那刚刚的那句话We'll each pay for our own meal. 它后面加的原形动词是 pay 这个字，所以 Georgia 说好主意，那我们付自己的餐点钱吧。So Georgia agrees with Sydney.
Yep. And the article does continue, and it says, They pay. And then Sydney jumps in with, What are you doing after this?
当我们看到 be 动词加动名词的时候呢，我们第一个反应是它是现在进行式，不过要记得哦，它也可以当作未来式，表示不久后即将要发生的事情。所以这之后你要做什么啊？ What are you doing after this?
And then the article continues with Georgia, and Georgia says, Ugh.I'm meeting with the boss about my report. I worked so hard on it, but still did a bad job. Well, another vocabulary word here, and it's kind of a scary one. We have the word boss, which is spelled B-O-S-S, and it's a noun, and a boss is a leader, or the person who is in charge of a company or an organization. Your boss is the person who tells you what to do. Luckily, here at A+ English, we have a very nice boss, right, Elsie?
Yes, we do.
And I hope that the boss is listening so that the boss knows how much we love them.
Right.
So the word is boss, and an example sentence with boss would be, Mina called her boss and said, I can't go to work today, I'm sick. Mina called her boss and said, I can't go to work today, I'm sick. Well, there's a lot here for you to talk about, right, Elsie?
Boss 这个字呢，名词代表老板、上司。那例句说呢 ，Mina 打给她的老板说：“我今天不能够去上班，我生病了。”那老板是 boss， 他也是你的雇主，你可以称他为 employer。那再来相反的。雇员、员工，我们可以说是 worker 或者是 employee. So what is Georgia doing after the meal? She's meeting with the boss about her report. 还记得吗？我们刚才提到的现在进行时也可以当未来式，所以 Georgia 在这边用现在进行时回答她等一下要跟老板做的事情，他们要见面。那见面用的是 meet 这个字，那因为是现在进行时，所以呢字尾我们要加上 ing 变成动名词。Okay, but why is she meeting her boss? 为什么要跟她老板见面呢？原来是为了她的 report， 她的报告。Georgia 说啊，我很努力做这份报告，但还是做不好。Do a bad job 是做得很差。那在我们的文章里面，对话里面用的是过去式 did 这个动词。那如果相反做得很好，我们会说 do a good or great job。Okay,
and the article continues with Sydney, and she says,It seems you met your Waterloo. Okay, let's stop and talk about this.
Seem 这个动词呢，代表似乎好像。It seems that 加上一个子句，或是把 that 省掉，直接加子句也可以，代表的是看起来好像。But what on earth does this meet your Waterloo mean?Well,
it's quite simple, actually. To meet your Waterloo means to be defeated, to lose at something. This phrase comes from a war many years ago in which the French leader Napoleon lost the Battle of Waterloo. It's a very famous battle, and Waterloo is a place in Belgium, which is a country in Europe.I was playing a fighting game with my friend Jack yesterday, and I really met my Waterloo. He beat me every time.
Oh, no. Okay, so Waterloo 这个地方呢，你们一定都听过。拿破仑最后在比利时的滑铁卢战败。所以呢，当你听到人家说 meet somebody's Waterloo， 代表就是某人惨遭滑铁卢，也就是遭遇惨败的意思。
Okay, and the article continues here with Georgia, and she says, Yes, that difficult report really defeated me. So Georgia is saying that she met her Waterloo with that report. And we have another vocabulary word in this sentence, and the word is difficult, which is spelled D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T. And difficult is an adjective that just means hard or not easy. Chinese is a very difficult language to learn. It's so hard. What do you find difficult, Elsie?
I find math difficult. I'm always bad at it. But I believe some students might say they find English difficult.
Yeah, English can be difficult. We've got lots of crazy grammar.
Like these phrases.
Yeah, but don't forget, Mandarin also has Chengyu, which are also hard to learn.
Chengyu, okay. Yeah. I agree with you.
So an example sentence would be, Can you help me with my math homework? It's so difficult. Can you help me with my math homework? It's so difficult.
Difficult 这个形容词就是困难的或是难做的，那也可以用 hard 这个字来表示。那例句说呢，你可以协助我做数学作业吗？它真的好难哦。那我们回到刚刚 Georgia 说的话，他用到了一个字是 defeated， 那个是过去式，那原型呢是 defeat， 它代表的是打败。所以 Georgia 那边说到，那个难到不行的报告真的打败我了。It really defeated me.
Yeah.I like that word, although not the context. Okay, so the article continues with Sydney, and Sydney says, That's too bad. And Georgia replies with, Do you want to join our meeting? I could use your help. Well, here we have another good word, and the word is join, and it's spelled J-O-I-N. And join is a verb, and it means to participate or to get involved with. If I see my friends playing a game, I really want to join them. That means I want to play with them. So an example sentence would be, Annie became a member of our soccer team and joined our practice after school. Annie became a member of our soccer team and joined our practice after school.
Join 这个动词是参与或参加。那例句说呢 Annie 成为了我们足球队的一员，并参与了放学后的练习。这个参与练习就是 join our practice。那再来我们还看到了一个名词，它是 meeting 会议。注意哦，它跟刚才的动名词 meeting 的解释是不同的哈。这边是个名词，代表会议。那再来我们还看到了一个说法是 could use something， 这代表的是急需或是真想要某件事物。I could use your help， 代表我急需你的帮助，或者是我真想要你的帮忙。那 Georgia 就说啦，你要参加我们的会议吗？我需要你的帮忙。I could use your help.
It's a nice way of saying that. Could is a way of expressing maybe a bit more politeness. Okay, let's finish the article. So the article continues with Sydney, and she says, "Not for all the tea in China. It will be terrible." And Georgia says, "You're right."
Wait a moment, all the tea in China. What's that about?
Well, this is a good one. If you say not for all the tea in China, what you really mean is that you won't do it not for any price. No matter how much money somebody might give you, you just won't do it.
Okay, so that meeting must be really boring for Georgia to use that phrase, right?
Yes.
Not for all the tea in China 代表的是无论如何都不做某件事情，那代表 Sydney 绝对不会跟 Georgia 去开会。She won't do it.
Yeah, I've been in a few boring meetings that this phrase might apply to. Okay, well, that's the end of the article. It seems we learned a lot of new location-based phrases today, Elsie. Did you meet your Waterloo with this article?
有没有战败呢? No, not at all. I wasn't defeated by this article. I learned so much from it.
Me too. Let's first go to today's magic box, and then we'll be back with our review time activity.
Magic Box 找亮点
Hello, this is Casey. 今天的 Magic Box 我们要学什么呢？ We are learning an important grammar point in this section. 在英文里面呢，我们知道如果要讲一件未来发生的事情，我们就会使用未来式这个时态。未来式的关键字是谁呢？想必大家都很清楚。Will 这个助动词，它后面可以接上一个原形动词，表示呢你即将要做某一件事情，或是某一件事情即将要发生。举个例子。I will go shopping tomorrow and buy some shoes. 我明天要去逛街，然后买一些鞋子。除了 will 之外呢，大家所熟知的未来式还有 be going to 这个用法。I'm going to tell you more about the future tense. 我接下来呢就要告诉你更多关于未来式的事情啦。那你们可能会想说，那 Casey 你刚刚一开始用了那一句 We're learning an important grammar point today 这句话里面却是用现在进行式的 be 动词加上 VING 但是我的语气呢却是想要表达即将发生的事情，对吧？没有错哦，在英文里面呢的确有时候会出现你用现在进行式来取代未来式的状况，大部分的时候呢是用来表示马上就要发生的事情。像是呢，快放学的时候，我问我朋友说 ，What are you doing later？ 你等一下要做什么呢？我是问他说，放学之后要做什么事，而不是此时此刻正在做什么。所以呢，同学们必须从上下文的语义来判断说话者的意思咯。最后呢，来考考大家，该如何用 will 这个字来说，我朋友和我这周日要去花莲呢？ The answer is...My friend and I will go to 花莲 this Sunday. 你答对了吗？
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽
Okay, what are we going to play today?
Okay, well, today we're going to play a game I call Guess the Word.
猜字。
So, to play this game, I'm going to give you a description of a word, and you just need to tell me which word I'm describing.
Okay, so you go first.
Yeah, let's do me. Okay. What do you call the person who is the leader in your company? This person can tell you what to do, and if you are very bad at your job, they might even fire you.
做不好他还可以把我开除。So that sounds like a boss? B-O-S-S? Boss? 老板?
Correct. Boss is the correct answer. Now it's your turn. How about you give me one?
Okay, what is something that you must do after you finish the meal in a restaurant? It's also something you have to do if you want to buy something from a store. It involved handing money over to somebody.
I see. So it must be a verb as it's something that you do.
Right.
And I think that the verb is to pay.
To pay.
Yeah.
付账. That's it.
It's spelled P-A-Y with the past tense version being P-A-I-D, paid.
然后三态是 pay, paid, paid.
Okay, well, I think that's all the time we have for today. Elsie, we have finished reading about the discussion between Georgia and Sydney, and we've learned some new words as well.
And new phrases.
Yes, location-based phrases.
Right.
Now go out into the world and use them. Okay, and so from A+ English, I am Reese.
I'm Elsie.
And we'll see you next time.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Using place names to talk about something else. Warm-up question. How do you pay when you go to a restaurant with your friends? What about your family? Sydney and Georgia are finishing lunch.
Are we ready to pay?
Yes, we can go Dutch.
Good idea. We'll each pay for our own meal.
They pay.
What are you doing after this?
I'm meeting with the boss about my report. I worked so hard on it, but still did a bad job.
It seems you met your Waterloo.
Yes, that difficult report really defeated me.
That's too bad.
Do you want to join our meeting? I could use your help.
Not for all the tea in China. It will be terrible.
You're right.
Word power.
Pay, 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 paid, paid. My father paid someone to fix our refrigerator. It cost him a lot. My father paid someone to fix our refrigerator. It cost him a lot. Boss, boss. Mina called her boss and said, I can't go to work today. I'm sick. Mina called her boss and said, I can't go to work today. I'm sick. Difficult, difficult. Can you help me with my math homework? It's so difficult. Can you help me with my math homework? It's so difficult. Join, join. Annie became a member of our soccer team and joined our practice after school. Annie became a member of our soccer team and joined our practice after school.
认识字汇
Report. It seems that. Defeat.